You have been traveling for a while, um, stopping here and there to do your totally straightforward, legitimate business and be a bard. I'm sure you never cheat anyone out of anything ever, and everything that you might potentially sell, like bottles of liquid, is totally above board. Um, but yeah, you've been on the road for a while. It's kind of the end of autumn, and you're up in a fairly northern area. The town you're in is called Freeholm, and Freeholm is sort of this is it. People don't really go any further north. There is a much bigger city, about 2 weeks ish travel to the north, but this time of year nobody does it. You take a ship there in the summer, but there's no access to the town of Icewind Dale anymore. If you go overland, it's going to take you so long to get there. If you take a ship, you'll probably get stuck in the ice and never make it there at all. So Freeholm's kind of it. And this time of year, trade is really ending. Um, so this is probably, maybe the end of your traveling for the season. Maybe you're going to turn around. Maybe you're planning on staying here. The innkeeper would certainly like you to stay here. um, it's like everyone knows in town that they are not going to have any bards at all because it's not a very big town. There's not going to be any musical entertainment as soon as you leave. This town is mostly populated by humans and dwarves, and these humans and dwarves are adoring you. Every time you perform, they're just like, "Oh hell yeah, this is great, yay!" Um, the innkeeper Barry has been letting you stay for free and feeding you, and he's kind of been like, "Yeah, like if you want to stay all winter, you totally could." Um, but yeah, they're been pretty nice to you. There's a few people who are maybe kind of crushing on you a little bit, but I mean, can you blame them? So what I'm assuming it's evening time. You're probably getting ready to do another performance. What do you look like? What are you wearing? What are you doing?
Have to choose which outfit I'm wearing. All right.
So oh, sorry, did I say something?
I'm wearing a very loose-fitting series of clothes. They're brightly colored, bright orange and gold. Um, they kind of flow whenever I move or dance. And I've got on some accessories that emphasize the outfit's charm.
Ooh, that sounds really pretty. It's also something that no one here dresses like. The people of Freeholm are pretty like rough around the edges, like lots of really scuffed old leather and rough spun wool and furs. And they, I am so sorry, literally everywhere you go inside the inn, or if you're walking around tables or anything, everyone will like reach out a hand to try and touch your clothes. Not like grabby, just like, whoa, this guy's so pretty. What the fuck? Um,
That's okay.
that's nice of you. You're
He
tolerant.
likes the attention.
Oh, good. Um, it's getting dark. Getting dark here. It's like 3 p.m. This is like a boreal forest that is not very far south of the Arctic Circle. So there's a long dark winter ahead. Um, but there's a really big fireplace in the common room. Um, Lots of drinking happening. Everyone's fairly festive. Like they're not going to do a whole heck of a lot of work in the winter months. Um, but there's also coming up in the town like a big festival that you've heard people chatting about that they're excited for in a couple of weeks here. So everyone's mood has just been like cheery, and people keep like kind of nudging at you like, "Hey, you should totally stay for the last light festival. Like, you should totally not leave. If you stay that long, the part that they don't tell you is you probably won't be able to go home unless you want to like hike alone through the snow." There's not going to be any more traders for you to travel with, no more caravans to go with. They are 100% trying to trick you into staying here.
Oh gosh.
But the common room is
Yeah, no.
it's very packed tonight. Um, so what kind of a performance are you doing?
I am usually I would dance, and I'm not saying I won't do that because I'm sure because I'm sure I will move around the room. But I have my dulcimer with me,
Ooh,
and so I am playing music that sort of it reminds me of their joyous faces in the chatter.
no, kind of like lively and cheerful music.
Yeah,
Cool. Um, well, just because we have to break the dice. Sorry, I mean the ice somehow. Why don't you give me a performance check?
sure. Okay, so here's my question:
Yes.
which dice is that?
Oh, that is the D20. So that's the
Okay, the really big one.
yeah, the big one. Unless you have a D100. I don't know what all dice you have.
I don't. I don't.
Not with that attitude, you don't.
Oh, maybe I do. Okay, it's this one. I know it is. It landed on the 16 is facing upwards.
Yay, and then whatever you have for your performance, you'll add to it. So in your skill list,
Plus 5.
oh, nice. So 21.
Yeah.
I think you have really like single-handedly brightened the mood even further. It doesn't feel like the end of the year in here. It's like a happy, summery, like warm vibes. Um, people are they're really, really enjoying it. Um, Barry waits until you have like a natural pause, and then he comes up to you. He's a big, burly dwarf. The innkeeper is. He's got an apron that it's not very clean. People really aren't super worried about being clean here, but he does at least like, wipe his hand off before he reaches out to clap your shoulder. Um, he wipes his greasy hand on his greasy apron and then kind of pat, pat, pat. It's just like, oh, you're doing great tonight.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Bless you.
um, well, it's all thanks to everyone around me and the cheerful mood that's been set. So,
Well, isn't that just so sweet of you? I don't suppose you've given any more thought to. He looks around, like trying to make sure this is clearly a secret conversation. My offer for you to, stay the entire winter, have you?
thinking about it, my biggest concern is I'm not exactly equipped for the winter.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have to go outside. You could just stay inside all the time. And I'm sure we've got someone in town who could sell you some real clothes. He kind of looks you up and
These
down,
are the
like
hard
he
bargain.
likes the outfit, but he's just like, I don't know why this guy's wearing that.
Yeah, that's fair. I was kind of wondering that myself. I'm gonna give it one more night, and then I'll get back to you on that.
Great, great. That sounds good. Um, you are you single by any chance?
I am not.
Oh, darn. There's a young lady who's got her heart set on you. Just thought I would warn you. She's the one in the corner over there. He points to like this corner by the door where kind of all the teenagers hang out. Um, and there's one who's just like staring at you with like hearts in her eyes, kind of drooling a little bit. This like lovely young dwarf girl, probably about like 19-ish, but she is just like so smitten. And her friends are like giggling and gossiping around her. She's not paying any attention to them. There's only one thing in the world, and it's you.
Oh,
Anyway,
I'm gonna string
yeah.
I'm gonna string my instrument towards her for a hot second.
Oh, she like blushes and like it's like and like covers her, you know, her mouth with her hand. And Barry just kind of rolls his eyes and he's like, kids. Well, if she makes you uncomfortable, just let me know.
I think it'll be all right.
All right, well, I guess I'd better let you get back to it, huh? Do you need anything?
Hey, I'm always open for chatter.
Do you need any more alcohol?
I'm good for now, my friend. Thank you.
You're welcome. He pats you again a little too vigorously. You go back to your performance. This dwarf remains staring at you the entire time, like you are just the best thing ever. And her friends, you can tell they're giving her a hard time. She's just like, "Fuck you! I don't care. Shut up. This guy's gorgeous. Like we never get elves here, and look what he's wearing. Like it's so pretty." Um, and, and everyone they seem content. People are listening to you, but they're also kind of like relaxing into their own conversations. Um, as you're playing, do you tend to look around the room very much, or are you more of like you just kind of go into the zone and see the music in your head?
Started off where I was in the zone, but as the night goes on and after my talk with Barry, I am definitely moving about the room slowly and kind of just taking everything in,
Okay,
especially considering his offer.
nice. Yeah. Um, it doesn't really seem like there's much changing until as you are heading back towards your normal performance space by the fireplace, you hear the door open behind you. It lets in like a rush of cold air. And for a moment, everyone just goes quiet. And then there's like happy cheers of their welcoming a friend. Um, as you turn to look or glance over your shoulder, it's someone that you haven't seen here in your last few days in town. You haven't seen them before. They're a very, very tall human in kind of like a grayish green cloak with the hood up, like very mysterious. Except it's hard to be mysterious when like all your dwarf buddies are like thumping you on the back and dragging you over to their table. Um, the dwarves seem pretty happy to see their friend, but whatever he says to them causes like a ripple of quiet to pass through them, and people stop paying attention to you and they kind of start going and sitting at the table with this strange human and the other dwarves, listening to whatever he's saying, and he is saying it very, very quietly. As he continues speaking, one or two of them like reach for their belt as if they're checking to see if they have weapons. Really, no one does. One person does have a knife. They seem very proud of themselves for that. But there's a lot of like very serious expressions. You could be playing the beautiful ballad of cats in heat right now, and nobody would notice. They're just one by one getting more and more seriously fixated on what this tall stranger has to say.
Curious. I want to know what the stranger is saying.
Yeah. How would you like to try and find out?
I kind of edge closer to them. I don't stop playing.
Hmm.
I just don't do it as vigorously, and I kind of skirt closer to their conversational area
Okay.
to see if
And
I can person.
yeah, you can pick either like perception or investigation, um, whichever one you feel like rolling, and just go ahead and roll a d20 for that, and then add your bonus to it.
Hmm. I don't have anything for investigation, so that's a risky move. Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll for that one anyway.
Okay.
Ha! I got a 7.
So that's not the best roll possible, but that's okay. So you try to get closer, like being somewhat unobtrusive about it. Um, but you can't really make out what anyone's saying. Like they just keep getting quieter until you realize this man has basically hushed everybody, and he's just staring at you. He's like this really handsome, like stupid toxic masculinity, handsome blonde guy with like a short blonde beard. But he's got like crazy eyes, very calm crazy eyes, but crazy eyes nonetheless. And he's just staring at you, and he's like, "Can I help you, songster?
My apologies. I was just seeing if I had any new inspiration coming along.
I don't think you'll be finding any inspiration at this table. And one of the other dwarves is like, oh, it's all right. The bard's not that bad. Do you want to sit with us? It's actually, if you're going to stick around, you might want to know. And at hearing that, the tall human rolls his eyes, but he's not going to like argue with the dwarves. There's a lot of them.
That's that's a little concerning, actually. Because we went from like not being inviting and be like, you probably want to know this. So I've got alarm bells going on right now. I'm rethinking everything. I take a seat because why? What can it hurt? You know, everyone's quiet and they're not listening anymore. So I'm curious.
You hear like everyone goes silent when you sit down. But over the teenagers' table, you hear just like, because she's like gotten a nice view of your back as you sat, and you're in a new position for her to ogle you from. Um, she's the kids are still off in their own world. They have not come to join you guys. They're just off being silly young people. Um, there's about a dozen of you around this big, heavy wooden table now, sitting around this tall human who stares at you for a long moment, like he is not pleased with you for doing this, but he can't come up with a reason why you shouldn't be here. He's like, you can tell he wants to. He's just like, this fucking guy. And so after a moment, he just nods, accepting your presence here, that he can't do anything about it. And he looks at a couple of the other dwarves, some twins, says, so, do you two want to do it? Or do you think you'll need help? And the two twins like look at each other and they're kind of murmuring to each other. Um, and then one of them nods and he says, well, I've got no problem with it, but I've just never killed anyone before. And the tall human just shrugs. He's like, well, you've killed animals. It's not much harder than that. And then he looks at you like, this is a hint for you to leave.
Take that hint. Yeah, I'm taking the hint and I am scooting my way out of the seat there and I am going back to playing my instrument.
um, Barry has been like polishing the same spot on the bar, kind of anxiously watching this. And when he sees that you have not like joined that little group, he kind of dabs at his forehead and sidles over to you with a mug of somewhat rancid ale. He's like, should I be concerned?
I, you know what? I don't know. That's the honest truth.
Huh.
I want to say no, but I cannot say yes either.
Well, mm, when the ranger comes into town, sometimes things get a little violent. We're not really a violent community, but he has a way of, I guess, finding danger. So maybe, you don't have to play all night. If you just want to go up to your room and go to bed, that might be the safest for you.
But I am danger?
I mean, I don't know. Probably not you, but I would rather you don't get caught in the crossfire. Oh, here, he hands you the giant tankard of ale.
Oh, right. We forgot about that in the series of the conversation here. Um, I'm gonna take a little whiff of it because I always sniff things before I try them. Probably not my best idea there, but
No, it does not
I
smell
take
good.
a, but I'm gonna take a hearty swig from it anyway, because
Oh,
that's the kind thing to do, and also
oh,
it'll probably ease some of my nerves.
yeah, yeah. It's like easing your nerves with a little bit of battery acid. I mean, like, why wouldn't it work?
Yeah,
But
and that's how it goes down too. I feel a little frazzled, but we're still standing.
well, he pats you on the.
Well, I appreciate the concern, but you know what? I have a little longer. I think given that sort of energy, we could all continue to use some song.
Oh, you're a brave lad. All right. Well, if you start to feel anxious, you just go on up. Don't. I know we had kind of agreed on a couple hours every evening, but that's okay. You know, you play as long as you want. If you start to feel weird about it, just go on up to bed.
Thank you.
He nods and gives you kind of another like slightly worried look. Kind of like looks your clothes over again, shakes his head, goes back to his place over by the bar, and you resume your performance.
Absolutely. I am much more eager to perform now.
How are you playing the same kind of music?
No, I've changed to something a little slower paced. It's not sad by any means, but it just kind of reminds me of the slow crackle of the fire and the lull of quiet snow. So it's just a nice soft thing.
Contemplative, pretty. Okay. Um, so as you're, playing, the mood in the tavern, well, the common room of the inn, it's the only tavern in town, but it does remain fairly somber, and you can see that this large group of people at the table have all kind of like edged closer together and just gotten a little more grim. Um, Several of them have left, but they come back with whatever tools they have that they think might be dangerous. Um, a couple have returned with axes and hammers. Someone came back with a big wobbly saw, and his friends just kind of stared at him until he left. And he comes back now with like a regular hammer and chisel, and kind of like a little like shamefaced looking, just like what? I thought it was a good idea. Everyone's kind of then they get up and start putting on their jackets. They look like they are preparing themselves to do something that no one's really excited about, except for maybe the tall human. He isn't smiling, but his eyes definitely look pleased.
Hmm. I have a problem with this.
Go on.
I I feel a sense of dread and concern because I don't know, and I don't know the details, obviously, but I don't know if what they're about to do is the right thing.
Would you like to intervene or talk to them?
Yes, I would like to intervene.
Go for it. Tell me what you do.
I walk up to, I'm assuming the ranger,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I almost reach out to touch his arm, but I stop myself. Instead, I move my instrument because I'm no longer playing, and it's like got a little strap, so I'm gonna move it.
Okay.
Um, and I politely flash a little bit of a smile just to make my approach a little amicable. And I ask him, I hope what you're doing is the right thing. Should I be concerned for whoever is on the receiving end of it?
He stands very stiff and straight as you speak to him. He has his back to you. He has not looked at you, even when you started talking to him. The dwarves around him kind of go quiet and sort of like, silently asking each other the same thing. Like they're not unhappy to be being interrupted in this task, but at the same time they kind of feel like they have to do it. But they look from you to him and you to him. Then finally he turns around and looks at you. Do you have a problem with killing evil things?
What's the definition of evil here?
Monsters.
What's your definition of a monster?
Well, not you. So if you're worried that we're going to come after you, pretty boy, you don't have to be. Have you ever heard of something called a drow?
I have.
Well, I found one. It seems to be alone. It's squatting in the house of a woman who recently passed away. If we don't take care of it, there's every chance it could come in the night, slaughter people. If you've heard of them, then you probably know the things they do. With enough of us
I
and
know very
maybe the
well.
element, perfect, then you could join us if you'd like. We might have the element of surprise, we'll certainly have the numbers.
Hmm. I am by no means dressed for this, but
You're
um,
really not.
I'm hoping maybe I can score like a jacket from somebody or
Hmm.
something because I feel I should have kept my mouth shut. But I feel obligated to now go with this group of people who are hunting a drow.
I really love Ravi a lot.
He's like, man, okay. So he's gonna hold up a finger here for a minute.
You hold up a
He's
finger and the
gonna
ranger raises
take
his eyebrows.
yeah. I turn and I take a big hearty swig of that ale. Nope, not enough. I'm gonna down the whole thing. I'm gonna burp and then I'm gonna say, oh, excuse me, sorry, that was very uncharming. Um,
The dwarf girl like
I'm going to,
loses it giggling at you.
I'm gonna ask someone if I can borrow their jacket.
You can borrow mine.
That's the girl.
Yes. She
You know what? We're probably the same size, so it's fine.
it's gonna be kind of like she's quite short. On you, it's gonna be kind of crop top territory, but it's thick and it's pink leather with like a nice warm sheepskin on the inside. So she like gets it and hands it to you, and she's like smiling and blushing. I bet you'll look really pretty in it.
I'm gonna flash her a little wink, and I'm gonna put it on right there in front of her, and I'm gonna give her I have items, right? I don't have anything to give her. Hold on.
You don't have to give her anything. You winked at her. She's happy.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll just I'll be like, my next song's gonna be about you, and then I'm gonna go and rejoin the ranger and be like, all right, I guess I'm coming along now.
So I just want to understand. So you're wearing flowing like orange layered robes, a very like lightweight material that kind of dances with you, and then the little like
Yeah.
crop top esque shearling jacket that is pink on top
Yep.
of those,
Yep.
and you're carrying
Mhm.
a dulcimer.
Yep.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to get this visual in my head. The ranger looks you up and down, and he laughs. He's just like, "Ha, you're serious."
Look, I don't even want these words to come out of my mouth, but yes, I'm serious.
Well, all right then. My name is Grimazel. He offers his hand.
I look at his hand for a minute, and then I look up to his eyes because shaking hands feels like a hearty deal here. But you know what? I take his hand and I shake it. I'm Ravi.
It's nice to meet you, Ravi. I suppose it's nice to have a bard along. If any of us die, maybe you can commemorate us in song. Oh, he rhymed, one of the
Try
dwarves
not to
says to you.
die.
So you guys, you go out. Everyone is like blending into the darkness, but you. Um,
Me. Uh,
there's about an inch of snow on the ground. It wasn't snowing when you started playing tonight, but it seems like winter weather is setting in. Um, they are leaving town. It's about 10 minutes of walking to get away from like where the last of the houses are. And it looks like they're just kind of taking you off into nowhere. Um, by the time you guys get to the edge of town, like three or four of the dwarves who had been with you have kind of been like, I'm going home, and just like quietly turned and left. So you're with a diminishing party, this ranger out in the lead, and one of the twins like kind of reaches over and like takes your hand and is like, hey, Ravi,
What's up?
have you ever killed anyone?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
They look at each other like, what? Which one do we believe? They kind of look at you like, oh, okay. Um, but you know how to fight, right?
I'm not the best at it, but yes.
Do you think this drow might have killed her? It was Sally Lind lived there, and everyone thought she was gonna live forever. Her beard made it all the way down to her toes. It was glorious, but like she just died really abruptly, and no one knew why. But what if it was the drow?
I don't know. Sounds a little fishy to blame the drow for that.
Oh, well, that's good then, right? Unless, then
Maybe.
why would it be here?
Maybe we'll find out.
What if he looks at his twin and they both nod to each other? What if you find out and then come back and tell us?
I stare off into the distance for a minute. I'm contemplating my choices this evening very hard.
You're certainly making
I am
choices.
cold.
I bet you are.
I, I I take a minute, I nod, and think honestly, even though I really don't want that to be the case, that actually might be the best case scenario.
Oh.
Yeah, I will. I can totally find out.
Okay, great. They like fist bump each other, both do this like funny little salute to you, which looks like it's definitely part of their secret handshake. Um, so it's like it's an honor for you to get to see part of it. And they both turn and run back to town. And as they do, like
Okay.
the last four dwarves who were with you also run back. Everyone's like, oh, bye. Now it's just you and Grimazel. And he's been standing there listening this whole time, and he just looks over at you and he's like, what was that about?
Oh, nothing. They just asked me a favor, and farmer as I am, and happy to help. I am a good citizen. So, Grim, can I call you Grim?
I have the feeling you will, whether I want you to or not.
Yeah. So I was wondering if we could, now that it's just you and I,
Hmm.
make our approach a little less volatile.
What did you have in mind?
Well, you are dressed like an imminent threat.
I am an
I
imminent threat.
am. You are. I feel very threatened actually by your presence.
Oh, he looks so flattered.
Uh,
Like, this is the only
it's
like
the
first like
truth.
real emotion you've gotten out of him, and he looks like flattered and surprised and pleased, and he's just like that actually made his day.
Yeah, and it's the truth. It's not even sarcasm. It may sound like it, but it's the damn truth. um, but yeah, you're dressed like an imminent threat. I am dressed like this.
Mhm.
So I might have a better chance of maybe getting a little something out of this exchange.
So you want to go in alone to talk to a apparently wandering drow who might or might not be alone, and then you want me to come in later? Is that your plan?
Things go south, you can come rushing in and be the hero.
I do like being the hero. You
And
also
I can sing about it all night.
He nods, kind of like, yeah, he could. Yeah, I could have a song about me. Yeah. Pulls a big crossbow out from under his cloak. Um, and he like prepares it. You can hear a couple little like clicking sounds as he gets it loaded and ready. He nods. He's like, well, Sally Lind lived in the last cottage before the wilderness. So if you continue down this path, it should maybe take you just a minute or two to get there. It doesn't. We should be able to see it by now, but I guess he hasn't lit any lights. No fire, maybe. You go on ahead, and I'll give you a few minutes, and I'll be listening. And if something goes wrong, I've got you.
All right. I don't know if I fully trust him, but I'm going to have to. So I give him a little funky salute and I carry on.
Was it like the
And I'm
dwarf
looking for
salute?
this damn house. No, I didn't copy them because that would be
Oh,
rude.
oh, you're so good. But so you head on down.
Yeah.
It is a sad little cottage. You can tell it's she has she died a little while ago, long enough for the garden to kind of start growing wild. There's weeds popping up under the snow. You can see it's kind of it was nice once upon a time, not anymore. And it is a very dark little cottage. Give me a perception check.
Great. Let's go. All right. Do I have anything helping me here? I do. Okay.
Oh,
I rolled a 5 and I get a +3, so that's an 8.
it looks like a dark cottage.
That's great. Can't see fucking shit.
But you can tell where the door is if you would like to knock. You can also try to go around it. There's a couple of windows. You could potentially like try to peek into one if you would like. How would you like to handle this? What would you like to do?
Knocking on the door would be a bad idea just yet, so I want to maybe go around the cottage, peek at in one of the windows if I can, and if all else fails, I'll circle back around and go in the front door.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of take your time to do this.
Yeah, I don't want to rush in. I mean, like,
Okay.
I'm not
Uh,
very strong.
oh God. I'm so sorry. Will you please give me a stealth check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! 13 plus 4.
Good. Good. Um, so you are very stealthily, carefully moving around. Um, and you come to a small window near what was probably like the kitchen door, because just like it's got that look to it. And you notice a little tiny hole um, in what apparently is just some kind of covering someone has put up over the windows. And you can see candlelight glowing through that hole.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So someone is in there.
It does appear to be the case.
Hmm. I'm trying to decide if I should knock on the door or just kind of like work my way in as quietly as
Mhm. It is up to you.
possible. It's getting cold though, like it's already cold, and I'm ready to get this over with. But I don't want to be sloppy about it either.
Yeah.
So I'm going to quietly try to open the door and enter.
Okay. Um, are you wearing a scarf?
Um, that's probably like the only warm thing I brought myself. Yeah.
Okay. So you've got a scarf. Are you wearing, you've got earrings, right?
Yes.
Are any of them dangly?
Yes.
Okay. So you feel something touch one of your dangly earrings, and just like in that same instant, you feel something cold and sharp against your neck. and you know immediately
Oh,
this is someone holding a sword to your throat from behind you. Can I
I
help
am
you?
not moving. I am not a threat, first and foremost.
Hmm.
Look at me.
You hear like a single quiet, dry laugh because apparently they agree with you. Why are you here?
The owner of this cottage that used to live here died recently. I'm here to figure out who's been staying in it.
I have.
Who is I have?
You don't need my name. But the sword is removed from your throat because you don't seem all that threatening. Do you turn? Or are you gonna keep your back to him?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm gonna keep that privacy between us for a hot minute.
Nice. Okay.
Um, okay, no name. Got it. I do have a question and it's gonna be rude.
I'm so surprised.
Wow. You know what? Nope, I'm not gonna say that. uh, listen. If you are in fact a drow, there is a ranger who just might be on his way to try and take you out.
Hmm. He doesn't seem concerned with the idea of this ranger coming after him. Was this
I don't know.
ranger
Go
carrying a
ahead, sorry.
crossbow?
Yes.
So something like clatters to the stone step in front of your feet. It's a single crossbow bolt.
Um,
I'm not
I'm
worried.
turning around.
Okay. Yeah, so you see the drow in question. Very clearly a drow. He's about 5'3", if you were being generous. Very dark black skin, black hair. In your experience with drow, they usually have white hair. This is a little bit different, but that's cool. Everyone's got different styles. He's got very noticeably red eyes and is staring at you. He has not actually lowered his sword, even though it's not touching you anymore. So as you turn around, the tip is just like half an inch from your heart.
Ooh, shish kebab.
And he just stares at
I'm
you.
I'm gonna like. This is so stupid. But I'm gonna just kind of lightly tap my fingers on the sword, like walking them gently, and be like, "Huh." Anyway, now that this is between us, is that ranger still alive? Yes or no?
Yes. At
Oh,
least I didn't
cool.
kill him.
Oh, fuck.
He shrugs,
Uh,
but he does lower the sword now.
did you kill the lady in the house?
There was no lady in this house. It's been abandoned for a long time, or it seems that way. I didn't think it would cause any harm if I stayed here.
Maybe not harm, just alarm.
He nods.
Came all the way out here for this.
What do you want from me?
I don't see you as a threat. Actually, nothing. I don't want anything from you. I got all my answers.
What's your name?
And, oh, no, 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 no. I'm not playing that game. You didn't give me your name.
Okay, that almost gets a smile out of him. You can see like his lips twitch, and like he's trying so hard to not smile. Maybe smiles don't come naturally to him, or he just like thinks he's that edgy. But he's really struggling right now with that.
Names have a power, sir.
Faison. He offers you his hand. He's wearing black gloves. At least he doesn't have as crazy of eyes as the ranger.
True. Uh, Ravi takes a minute because he's kind of, it's cold, it's dark. He is very much just kind of thinking how all of this could have gone were it any other drought probably, and of his own memories of and experiences. But after a minute, he slowly takes Faison's hand and shakes it and introduces himself. Ravi.
As you two shake hands, and then you say your name, his grip on your hand tightens abruptly, and his eyes widen. Ravioli. And we're going to take a break there. It is that time. We will take 5-10 minutes. I'm going to go grab some water. So, before our break, you guys shook hands and you told him your name. He had a very strong reaction to it and asked you, Ravioli.
How do you know my name?
He opens his mouth like he's going to say something, stops, lets go of your hand, and takes a step back. I just have heard of a traveling bard by that name. You're notorious around these parts. For whatever that is. He gestures at the strap to your instrument. Apparently you play it well.
Hmm.
I
I don't believe him.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't. He's not lying very well, is he?
Oh.
He takes another step back. And you can see that his hand is near his sword again. Like he thinks he might actually need to draw it now. But he's resisting.
I find that odd because I am, again, looking like this and have not once moved toward, wherever the fuck my dagger is.
Listen, the amount of insanity in what you're wearing right now, um, maybe is more threatening than Grimazel could ever be.
I take a step towards him.
He lifts his chin slightly, does not take a step back, and he draws his sword, once more aiming it towards your chest.
Are you kidding me right now?
I don't understand the question.
I don't understand the sword.
Oh, would you like to understand it better? He pushes the tip in against you.
Oh, so you're gonna drive a sword through me after we shake hands and you know my full name.
He shakes his head, looks like he wants to say something. You can see his free hand clenches tight into a fist, and his jaw clenches as well. But he keeps the sword against you. He doesn't apply any more pressure whatsoever, despite the fact that you can tell he's very tense. Um, so he's not adding to the pressure he has against you.
I do. What if I step just ever so slightly to go ahead and make it the utmost, like it's right before the part where it could cut through clothing
Uh-huh.
and hurt me. I'm stepping that close.
Oh my god,
I'm
okay.
pushing that boundary.
He seems to be paying just as much attention to the pressure and the distance as you are. Um, right when you get to that moment, it looks like he's about to pull back, but do you stop then? Or do you keep
I
going?
do stop then.
So he doesn't fully withdraw the sword until after you stop, and then he moves it back about a quarter of an inch. I'm
We're playing chicken here.
I don't know how to play that game.
That's okay. I can teach you if you want. Seems we're already doing it.
Ah, I find it very hard to believe that you are ravioli.
I look shocked by that. I'm visibly taken back. So much so that I actually like falter a little bit.
Okay.
And I just like gesture at myself. Like, what part of this is not ravioli?
I'm I'm supposed to just believe that you're here, alive, that somehow amidst this endless sea of humans and dwarves, the elf named Ravioli just shows up.
You're the one who just showed up. I've been here for a couple of days, buddy.
As have I. Apparently they didn't
And
do
our
this in
paths
the
just
movies.
didn't cross.
What are you?
Well, I mean, what am I what?
He looks angry at you suddenly. Like you can see the change in expression.
Oh
Um,
no.
Suddenly very angry. And you, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm so sorry.
What? What?
Oh, does a 24 hit? What's your armor class, your AC? I don't really need to ask this, but this I'm going to for politeness' sake. What's your AC?
That's a 13.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, no, that's the wrong dice. So he lunges out with the sword. It's a very quick motion, and you can feel the sting along your throat. You're just going to take 1 point of damage, of
Okay.
slashing damage, as he has made an extremely shallow cut alongside your throat. Um, and the sword remains there. The sword is perfectly still. He seems to be visibly shaking somewhat.
I have a question.
You are in character. Okay,
Me.
yeah, yeah, go for it.
Um, is Ravi's necklace still intact?
Yeah,
Okay.
unless you had it on like a string. But no,
No,
it would.
it's on a like chain.
Yeah, and this is probably like right above where your scarf is, and the chain would hang like down lower.
Okay.
So yeah.
I am like I'm shaking at this point. Not just from the cold, but there's fear.
Hmm.
But I don't know what to do about it. And so I reach a hand up to touch where the sword met.
Hmm.
Does my hand come away with blood?
Yes, it does.
Oh, I wonder what color it is.
I. Oh yeah, I think it's red. But you are like fancy people.
It can just be red. It's
It
all
can be
good.
red. I mean, it could also just be fun for flavor to make it have like a little bit of a golden shimmer to it, like Lucifer.
That's what I did with Charlie's blood. It's black and gold.
Heck yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be pretty.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's
Okay.
like red and gold. Am
Yay. It's like a really nice fountain pen ink.
I right with it?
I mean, I would. Faison
Okay.
is just watching you do this. He does not attempt to attack you again. He did because he'd had the rapier still against your neck, and when you reach up to touch your wound, he does move the sword away just enough to allow you to touch your own wound without further cutting yourself on his sword.
I'm looking at the blood on my fingers, and then my gaze flicks to him, and I turn to leave.
He lets you walk past him, and when your back is to him, apparently that he changes his mind. He's just gonna like try to grab you by the back of the jacket, not really attacking, just to stop you. And as he does,
Alright, that's a
he
funny image.
asks, "Was it you?"
What am I supposed to do with that question, Faison? What was me?
Did you sell him? How many
Oh,
elven bards named Ravioli can there be? It must have been you.
what did I do?
It was another elf, golden hair. Did you sell him?
If this is if Ravi's thinking is correct, there is going to be fury.
That's valid. That is so valid. Enjoy that
And
fury.
he is going to turn so fast and
Okay,
swat his hand away.
that's very valid. So you turn and you swat Faison's hand, and he takes a step back, like he's too angry to really be thinking clearly about what he's doing right now. So he's just reacting to you. So he just takes a step back.
I wouldn't do something like that.
Someone close to him did.
And what about you? Are you just like all the other drows?
What do you mean? Oh, he's. You can
What do I
definitely
mean?
see how he's shaking with the fury. Even his sword is now shaking in his hand, but he's not pointing it at you at the moment. He's just got it like pointed towards the ground.
What do I mean? What do you mean? You think I would sell someone out?
You're a sun elf, aren't you? You just do what benefits you. What is
You
it
know, we're
you?
not all the same.
I was his master. And
I don't know who you're
someone.
talking about.
You don't? Ravioli?
I'm hoping, hoping beyond fucking snow and everything else that I don't know.
He reaches up, places his fingertips on your chest, and kind of shoves you. Not very hard, just like, when people are like kind of starting shit,
Yeah,
gives you this little shove. And he's just like, but weren't you the most delicious treat, the best snack, the best pasta? Weren't you the one that he trusted? So you must be the one who broke him. And that's why I got. He like clenches his
I mean,
fist. Defective
keep going.
merchandise. Defective merchandise.
Defective merchandise? And what exactly is this defective merchandise?
He was broken by the time he got to me.
Oh, and that's my fault.
Maybe.
Maybe he shouldn't have even gotten to you in the first place.
So you did take him back then.
No! You are talking circles around me, and
Whatever
it's
you
fucking
have done with
freezing.
him, I want him back.
buddy, I have nothing and no one with me.
How can you be Ravioli and be here if you don't know where Adara is?
Oh, see. Oh, you're something else.
He um hisses at you. Just
Oh,
like
go ahead, you fucking cat.
he hisses again.
You know what? Ravi's bending down and scooping up snow and just pummeling it into a ball and throwing it.
Snowball at him.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to throw a fucking weapon.
Okay, well, I guess just give me a dexterity check.
Okay, I gotta get a good roll on this.
You, you know what? Do it with advantage, which means you're gonna roll that d20
I don't need
twice.
it.
You
I
don't need
got
it.
I got a 20 already.
Oh my god. Okay, so describe to me what happens when you throw the snowball at me.
Absolutely pack that shit tight. I am angry. I am pummeling the snow into a sphere. I shave it with my hands. They're freezing cold, and I hurl it as hard as I can at Faison's chest.
Okay. Um, will you roll a d4 for me?
Yeah, let me make sure I find the right one. It's the triangle one, right?
Yes. It is the
The
scary
one on
one.
top is what I get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Darn, I got a 1.
That's okay. So Faison's gonna take 1 point of snowball of fury damage. And
What?
he looks so shocked and like he looks down at his chest and he touches it and he looks back at you like he does not understand what you just did at all. You like you've snapped him out of the anger because he is so confused. He's just like, what the fuck just happened?
Meanwhile, I'm over here panting like the Hulk.
Yeah, as you should be.
That's that was that was my lover. I didn't sell anything or anyone, and you are a monster for implying that.
He doesn't say anything, but as you're speaking, his eyes get a little wider and his expression seems to soften. He is listening to you.
I don't know what shit you're trying to pull, or who you think I am, or yeah, ravioli. But you don't get to call me that. No one gets to call me that. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. So you better go before these people come with their hammers and wobbly saws.
He kind of blinks a little bit at the phrase wobbly saws, not knowing how to take that either. There's weird weapons up here. You threw the frozen water at him, and now there's threatening wobbly saws. Um, and you can see the confusion on his face for a moment, but then he kind of visibly steels himself. Fine, I'll go. I apologize to you, Ravi, for upsetting you. You took me by surprise, shall we say. I didn't, I wasn't, I apologize. He sheathes his sword.
Apology accepted. Where are you headed?
The only he shakes his head like he's trying to kind of gather himself back together. This entire thing has shaken him. Only evidence that I've been able to find so far keeps leading me further north, so I will continue on. I understand there's a city north of here, some distance. I will go there next, I suppose.
Wait. Evidence for what?
Someone took him. I enjoyed him and feel that one owes some degree of loyalty to their best slaves. And if there's a chance he's still alive, I owe it to him to find him. I know he was taken. I know it was by someone with magic. I've been hunting them.
Well, I guess you just earned yourself a party member.
I am not attending a party.
Oh my god. By the suns. Um, you earned yourself a journey partner.
Oh, he looks you up and down at your clothes. No, no, that's not necessary.
Oh, I don't care if it's necessary for you. I'm going.
Ah, he considers it for a moment. Again, looks your clothes over, looks you in the eyes for a long moment, then nods. I suppose then you will have to leave tonight as well. Would you
Suppose
like?
I'll have to. Whenever you leave, I leave.
Why don't you go back to town and collect your things, and I will wait for you here.
Nope, you can come with me.
Oh, he was so hoping you were going to let him get away with that too. he, you can see the frustration. He nods, opens the cottage door, goes inside, leaving the door open if you would like to come in as well. Um, do you follow him in, or are you going to stay out there and seethe?
I'm gonna stay outside and seethe.
Okay. So if you do look in, you can see it's pretty clean in there, and about half of the cottage, like it's clearly someone has like cleaned up the dust and the spider webs and the mouse poop. And he kept it in pretty decent shape. And he collects his few things, um, kind of like hesitates for a moment, before like picking up a cloak that is very clearly not his. It's like pretty and blue with embroidery on it, kind of dusty and old, but he puts that on, um, and snuffs out the candles and scoops up that the crossbow bolt that he threw at your feet earlier, and carefully closes the door behind himself. And he nods. Do you want to tie my wrists or put a noose around my neck so you can lead me back without being shot at? He offers you the crossbow bolt between two of his fingers.
Do I have to?
You cut out a little bit. I'm so sorry. What did you say?
Do I have to do any of that?
I don't know. I don't know how violent this particular community of dwarves and humans is, but I know they hate my kind.
But they love me tonight, so you're probably safe as long as you're with me.
Lucky me.
Lucky you. Now let's go.
Mm. He follows you, but he's not happy about it. On your your way back, you find Grimazel like starting to kind of get to his feet. He's a little wobbly, kind of holding his head, and he looks up and he sees you. Um, uh, he only sees you, and he's just like, "Oh, I think that monster attacked me. Are you all right?"
Hey, hey, Grimmy, Grimboy. Yeah, he's not a monster. It's fine. Well, debatable.
What, you found it?
Yeah, I found him, and we're not doing anything to him. You got that?
Ugh. He like gets up and stalks past you to continue on towards the cottage, like he thinks he's gonna go do something.
Uh, I'm racing to go step in front of him and tutting at him. No, 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 no.
Did you find out what it wants?
Yes, and you know what? It actually nothing to do with this quaint place you guys have here, and actually everything to do with me. What do you know?
He grabs you by the face and like pulls
Oh,
your face up to his. Did it bewitch you?
what the no?
He looks really angry and like he is about to say something else. Oh god. Okay. Well, that's Faison. We need to work on morals. Shit. Wait, how many hit points does he have? Okay, so Grimazel flinches, and then his face goes slack, and he drops to the ground. And behind him, you see Faison has stabbed him in the back fairly deeply, and he looks ready to hiss again, but keeps the hiss in this time.
Oh my god! Yeah, just stab people.
He was grabbing you, and I need you, apparently.
Well, I also need you, and I need people not to think you're a monster.
Why?
Because do you think we're gonna have a very good time going back to this town so I can get whatever the fuck I need if they think you're a monster?
I am a monster.
Okay, monster is a relative term. Nice try.
Haha.
I mean, I agree, but
He does like crouch down and check Grimazel's pulse and rolls his eyes.
is he gonna live?
Unfortunately.
Okay, well, fucking wipe your blade or whatever in the snow and let's keep moving.
In the what?
The snow. Shit on the ground, the white fluffy stuff. It's wet.
Snow. Okay. That's a new word for me. He wipes his blade in the snow. Like, sure, snow, whatever. That's a dumb sounding word, but he
That's
sheaths
very
his blade,
interesting.
kind of like accidentally steps on Grimazel to meet back up with you as he walks over him.
Oh my. I'm gonna ignore that.
Okay.
I'm
He gestures at you
fine.
to continue on.
You know what? Come here.
He does.
I'm gonna. Ravi flashes him the biggest, brightest, dazzling smile ever and links their arms together so they walk together.
He seemed very threatened by that smile, like he wanted to bare his teeth and growl at you, and he lets you link arms, and he walks so stiffly, like he does not understand what you are doing, what this is, what this means, but he knows that he doesn't like it. He doesn't resist it. He just hates it. He just,
We'll make do with that pace. It's fine.
um, as you guys are getting close to town, the twins come running back up and they see you and they just stop and they're like, They look at each other, they gasp, they look at you, they look at each other, and they say, "He caught it!" And they high five each other.
But sorry. Uh, Ravi just gives like this little gesture and goes, "Yep, I caught it. It's mine."
Wow, so much to tell Eleanor. Yeah. They both run off. Like, they're not concerned that you have a prisoner. They're just gonna go tell the girl who's crushing on you all about it.
Oh god. Okay.
Faison looks at you, kind of raises an eyebrow. Eleanor,
Listen, I've got to play this for you. I know. Oh, I do know who she is. Never mind.
is she the one with the delicate floral scented perfume clinging to your jacket?
Oh yeah, this is hers.
Ah, so you're involved with someone else already.
No, I'm not. You'll keep your mouth shut.
When you tell him to keep his mouth shut, he gives you his best approximation of the smile you gave him. He does it poorly, but he tries to smile like you did. The big manic crazy smile.
I'm a little concerned by it. I arch a brow, but I'm just gonna look away because I don't want to look at that anymore.
So the two of you, are you still arm in arm?
Yeah, we are.
He does stop with a stupid grin almost immediately. But yeah, the two of you get back to town. You go in to the inn. Everything stops, goes silent. Like you hear a couple glasses drop and break. Someone screams. A couple people
Oh,
like dive under the tables.
guys, everything is fine. I unlink my arm from his to hold up both and surrender, and maybe I grab one of his to hold up too.
He allows you to hold up his hand. He does nothing with his other hand. He,
That's fine.
um, Very deep. Barry, the innkeeper, has like a cudgel in his hand, and he's like visibly sweating. He's clenching, unclenching his hand around it. Like he does not really know how to fight, but he's pretty sure he'll do it. He's just like, "Why? What did you bring it here for?"
Listen, Barry, buddy, you've been real kind to me, but I actually need to go with this drow out of town, and so I'm here to finagle some things and close up my ties here.
Uh, what what happened to Grimazel?
Oh,
Faison opens his
Grim's
mouth. He's
fine.
about to answer. Oh, and you say he's fine. He stops from.
Yep.
He so wants to answer, but he doesn't. Oh, but where?
Oh, he's a few paces behind. We walked a little fast. I kind of was trying to introduce my friend here to a sort of friendly advance.
Yes, I am learning about friendly frolics in the snow. He bares his teeth in another approximation of your smile. And Barry takes like 3 steps back, bumps against the wall, drops his cudgel. Um, um, uh, 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 of course, Ravi, do whatever. Yeah, you're leaving. You're leaving with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave with him.
Oh, okay.
Wait, his face on still smiling.
Yeah.
Okay, Robbie's gonna like elbow him and be like, "Stop smiling."
He immediately stops. All traces of expression are gone, which doesn't help Barry Deep feel any better.
We were hoping it would.
No, he's still staring. And there's people who the people who did get under the tables are still under those tables.
I'm going to gather whatever supplies I had left behind. Um, give a few. Let's see. I'm gonna give Barry 2 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
So let me erase that.
just like stares at the money in his hand. He's like, but you, what, what if he kills you out there? Faison leans in close, walks 2 fingers up Barry's chest. Barry like stares down as he's doing this until he boops him on the nose with one of them, and he leans in and he whispers something into Barry's ear that makes Barry go completely pale. And he doesn't look like he's capable of speech any longer, and Faison steps back to your side.
I'm not even going to ask what you said.
Best that you don't.
I'm going to go over to Eleonora and ask if I may take her jacket with me.
She like twirls a finger in her beard and she's like, yeah, you can. You can like
Um,
keep it. You look really good in it.
Thank you. I'm going to need it for where I'm going.
Where are you
You've been a
going?
real doll.
I could be your doll.
Oh, you're so sweet. But trust me, I've got a long journey ahead of me, and it's best if you stay by this warm fireplace and think of me.
Wait, where are you going? It's like just now cluing into her that something is going on, other than just you being here and being beautiful and dazzling. She looks around. She's finally noticing there's people under tables.
Um, I've got to go somewhere top secret, okay?
But you're not like going out into the wilderness, right?
Well, I have to go somewhere. I'm not staying in town, darling.
Oh, oh, wait, but her chin wobbles a little bit.
Oh. Okay, can he kiss her brow?
Yes.
Okay, he's just gonna play like a nice little chase kiss to the top of her brow and then turn
Oh,
away.
oh, that looks like that has made her so happy. Her friends are under the table. She is just like, this is the only thing that is going on as far as she's concerned. Is yeah, the table thing is weird, but you just kissed her forehead. Nothing else matters.
Yeah,
Faison is looking at you with obvious judgment.
judge all you want. I'm ready to leave, so let's go.
Hmm. He walks out, tries to close the door behind himself so that hopefully it will hit you in the face.
Can I let it hit him in the face?
Yeah, if you want to.
Robbie gets hit by the door, swears, and then rushes out after him.
I'm so sorry, Rafi. I love you, baby. Um, Faison is standing in the street, like waiting for you, and he's holding out a hand, like watching snowflakes fall into his glove. So this snow, uh,
Mm-hmm.
will it continue? And you know from your travels, this is the bare beginning. Where you might be going if you're continuing up, like going further north. There's only one more city, and that city is Icewind Dale. It is the Arctic up there. You guys are in boreal forest now, but you will cross over into like taiga before too long, and you know it's going to be cold as balls, but more snow. But he doesn't know. This is very new for him.
Robbie walks up to him, pats his chest, and just says, "Buckle up. There's a lot more where that comes from."
He narrows his eyes, not sure how to take that, but he nods, gestures for you to go, and as you set out into the night, he hesitates for just a moment, looks over his shoulder, like maybe he could get away, maybe it's not too late, but he looks back at you, clenches his jaw. You know things that he needs to know. You have some kind of tie to Adara, whether or not you're the real Ravioli, he doesn't know, He knows that at some point there was a fake Ravi, someone who really hurt his slave. Maybe that's you, maybe it's not, but either way, he has to follow you. So, reluctantly, he trails along behind you as the two of you leave the city. That's a strong word, the town, heading north into the winter night. And we will cut off there. So that is the end of session 1. Thank you for playing with me.
Thank you. That was really fun.
Yay!